Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today, RMX Industries Incorporated just filed a Form 8K, and I am seeing one key update that matters. Quick note, this is not financial advice, just my take on public filings for educational purposes. The company is extending a debt payment, and this usually tells us something about their cash flow situation. Alright, so what we have here is a current report filed by RMX Industries Incorporated. They file these to let everyone know about significant events happening with the company. The really important date here is the 22nd of June 2026. That is when the event they are reporting actually happened. This report is about RMX Industries Inc. For some background, they are a technology and software company that focuses on infrastructure. They have about 6 employees and a market cap of around $58 million. Their stock has been pretty volatile, trading anywhere from 55 cents to $6 over the past year. The core of this filing is about a debt agreement. We are told that back in October 2025, RMX Industries signed a deal to sell convertible notes worth $50 million. These notes are basically loans that can be turned into company stock. The initial closing for this deal was in November 2025. Specifically, on the 5th of November 2025, they issued a note for $2.02 million. This note was originally supposed to be paid back by the 31st of March 2026, but it was already extended to May 30, 2026. Now, the fresh news is that on the 22nd of June 2026, they agreed to push that payment deadline back even further. The $2.02 million note is now due on the 31st of August 2026. This is the second extension for this particular loan. When a company needs to extend a loan payment, especially multiple times, it often suggests they might be having some trouble generating enough cash to pay their debts on time. This is not necessarily a death sentence, but it is a signal to pay attention to their cash flow and overall financial health. This kind of extension is common for smaller companies that might be going through a growth phase or facing temporary financial hurdles. It shows they are trying to work with their lenders rather than defaulting. Looking at recent news, just a few days before this filing, on the 17th of June, RMX Industries announced that their Quantris product was moving into commercial deployment. This sounds like positive news for their business operations, suggesting progress and potential revenue generation from their technology. This news headline from TradingView on the 26th of June basically confirms what this filing is telling us. They extended the note and it highlights the 15% interest rate. That is a pretty high interest rate for a $2.02 million loan. That means they are paying around $303,000 in interest each year. Even with the extension, that interest keeps piling up. So what does this all mean? RMX Industries is a small company with ambitious plans, but they are relying on debt to fuel their operations. The fact that they needed to extend 2 loan payments suggests they are likely using money from new financing or sales to cover existing obligations, rather than organic cash flow from operations. This is a common strategy for growth companies, but it carries risks. If they cannot generate enough sales or secure new funding, they could face more serious financial trouble. The report is signed by Carl Kitt, who is the Chief Executive Officer and President. This shows that the leadership is aware and directly involved in managing these financial obligations. Now, looking at the broader picture, RMX Industries is trying to grow its business in the competitive tech sector. The extensions on their debt show they are managing their cash flow tightly. My biggest concern is whether their new product commercialization will generate enough revenue quickly enough to cover these increasing interest payments and principal repayments. What I am actually looking for is clear evidence of sales growth and profitability to suggest they can indeed manage this debt load. Oh, and the research tools I actually use are linked in the description. They help keep this channel going. That is my take. Stay decoded. If you found this analysis helpful, please hit like and subscribe for more deep dives and join our Discord community in the description.